In 2003, professional boxer and heavyweight champion Mike Tyson declared bankruptcy with $30 million in debt, despite earning over $300 million throughout his career. This raises a profound question about money itself. Many of our actions and motivations in life revolve around the desire to acquire it. But what's the purpose of earning wealth if the core problem lies in our ability to manage it? Today, Americans carry the highest levels of credit card debt in history, a clear indication that lessons remain unlearned. Debt acts as an invisible burden, disproportionately impacting the most vulnerable. While these statistics are most relevant to the US and UK, take a moment to reflect on your own perspective about money. Does it flow into your life only to vanish as quickly as it arrived? Has it ever put you in a vulnerable situation, making you susceptible to quick-fix schemes or gurus selling courses on how to get rich fast? Although my channel often delves into such topics, I've realized that how we perceive money can be just as important as our ability to earn it. What good is a six-figure income if you end up with nothing to show for it at the end of the year? Where does the disconnect lie? It's time to uncover that mystery and build a better framework for understanding money. A framework often taught in personal finance but largely absent from formal education. Let's start with the basics. What is money? Or rather, what does money represent? When you buy something online or receive a paycheck for your work, what is the underlying significance of money in these transactions? While money is commonly defined as a medium of exchange, I believe it represents something deeper. Value. You exchange money for goods or services because you perceive their value to match the amount you're paying. Of course, the market often dictates prices, not individuals. But at its core, money equals value, and this understanding is critical. Too often, we assign moral weight to money, considering it the root of all evil. We judge wealthy individuals, assuming they were either lucky or exploitative. Rarely do we ask, what value did they create to earn their wealth? Recognizing money as a representation of value helps dismantle the notion that money is inherently good or bad. Scammers may deceive others about the value of their offerings, but that reflects their ethics, not the nature of money itself. Money is a tool that expands opportunities. What you do with it reflects your personal morals and priorities. Still, simply understanding that money equals value doesn't change the reality for those living paycheck to paycheck or drowning in debt. To address these challenges, we must examine our relationship with money, which can be framed as a balance between production, income, and consumption, expenses. For most people, income comes from labor. Your job is the value you produce for society. Expenses, on the other hand, represent consumption, be it a streaming subscription, a car, or a home. Your net worth, in many ways, reflects the relationship between these two factors. Returning to the statistics mentioned earlier, ask yourself, what part of your production versus consumption balance needs improvement? For most, the issue lies in consumption. Studies reveal that even high earners often live paycheck to paycheck, highlighting the urgent need to address spending habits before focusing on increasing income. Living on the financial edge, a real rat race, can lead to constant stress and vulnerability. Unexpected emergencies, job loss, or health issues can wreak havoc on your financial stability. To escape this cycle, the first step is to understand yourself as a consumer. Start by tracking monthly expenses, categories like housing, food, and entertainment, and creating a realistic budget. Behavioral finance identifies common biases, such as the ostrich effect, where we avoid checking our bank accounts after overspending. Yet, confronting your finances is essential for taking control. Budgeting allows you to spend below your means, save for emergencies, and invest for the future. Before making any investments, personal finance experts recommend building an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses to cover unforeseen events. Living within your means prevents the stress of overconsumption and allows for sustainable financial growth. Why do so many choose otherwise? Cognitive biases like hyperbolic discounting, favoring immediate gratification over long-term benefits, and social proof, copying the spending habits of others, can derail even the best intentions. In today's world, keeping up with the Joneses often involves trying to emulate not just your neighbors, but influencers and peers on social media, amplifying the pressure to overspend. Breaking free from this mindset means prioritizing actual financial stability over the appearance of wealth. The goal isn't to demonize consumption, but to foster awareness of your spending habits and align them with your larger goals. Once consumption is under control, increasing production becomes the next focus. While most people rely on traditional jobs, others create value at scale through businesses, creative pursuits, or entrepreneurial endeavors. For instance, creators like Graham Stephan and Dave Ramsey educate audiences on personal finance while earning significant income through platforms like YouTube. Ultimately, producing value in the market, whether through a career, side hustle, or enterprise, provides opportunities to grow wealth sustainably. With the internet offering unprecedented access to global markets, individuals now have countless ways to create and share value. To summarize, the key to financial freedom lies in mastering consumption and optimizing production. By understanding what you buy and why, you can better manage spending and allocate resources toward long-term goals. And by increasing the value you offer to society, you can earn more and build a secure future.